Здравствуйте, дорогие друзья, с вами КОГО, и мы продолжаем играть в бейсбол или MLB The Show 25. Что же у нас второй тур продолжается, и Аризона Diamondbacks будет сегодня биться вместе с Кливлендом Guardians. Так что всем приятного просмотра. Не забывайте про лайки, про комментарии. Ну и спасибо за вашу поддержку в виде подписки за канал. Поехали.
Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And starting this one, Tanner Bybee. What should we keep an eye on here?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Ready to go now. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Fouled off left side. That one outside. Ball one.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Fastball down and in. Good spot to get a ground ball, but that one had eyes. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Ketel Marte. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball one. And that drops in for a strike. That one not close. Now 2 balls and a strike. Carroll gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Runner, yes.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Fights it off. You'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now it's Josh Naylor. First offering misses badly for ball one. Runner at second here, one gone. That's inside. Now 2-0. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Naylor makes the grab, 2 down. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Gurriel. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. Man on second, 2 down. Oh, he gloves it. And they get the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Corbin Burnes. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Boog, anytime we broadcast a game with Burnes pitching, we expect to see a lot of strikeouts. His ability to fool hitters, it's a real gift, man, and he generates swings and misses thanks to that filthy slider of his. The best way to hit that slider is just don't miss the fastball.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That to right. Puts it away for the out. Here's the Guardians lineup now. So now here's the DH, Kyle Manzardo. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Burnes, multi-time All-Star. He throws a cutter, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker.
No ball,
1 out, base is empty. Outside low. Now 1-2. And there's a ball. One down, base is empty. Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
Jose Ramirez stands in here, takes ball 1 low. 2 down, nobody on. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two outs. In the dirt, 3-2 down. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back. And that one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. And that gives him the lead. It's 1-0.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And that misses. 1-0. Two out, space is empty. Pitch is in there. And that's strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Jose Ramirez with the homer here. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Here in Cleveland, top of the second. Now at the plate, Jake McCarthy.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Nobody out, runner at first. That clips the corner.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
One ball, Two strikes.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
That
Outside, that's a
misses.
ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Check on the runner. McCarthy back on a dive. McCarthy on at first. Nobody out. That one ripped. And it's off the wall. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Now up next for Arizona, Pavin Smith. High fly ball down the left field line. That one carrying onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. We're tied at 1.
Oh, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Gabriel Moreno, the next to hit.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Kicks and deals. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Outside low. Now 1-2. Hammered, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So up next, Geraldo Perdomo. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Quick feed to second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. All tied 1-1. Back now at Progressive Field. We head to the bottom of the second, and here is Lane Thomas. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. He was late there, strike 1. But you go back and look at Corbin Burns in 2019. He threw 49 innings and had an 8.82 ERA. Here's a tapper towards short. Perdomo on the run, sends it over to first. Got him. Nice play. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. That clips the corner. Tied up here in the early going.
That's a ball.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. And that one is inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
Swings and misses. And the count's full.
3-2.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Here we go.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Stepping in, Will Brennan. Ground ball left side, and that's a fair ball. Martinez coming home. The relay to the plate. Head first slide, and he's safe. It's 2-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Swing and a ground ball. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw comes in too late, and they don't get an out on the play. Here's Brian Rocchio. In there for strike 1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Nope. That's inside.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. Bottom half of inning number 2. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him swinging. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. He's 0 for 1. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. 2 on, 2 outs. That one the other way, makes the grab, and that's the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. Bybee back to work. Just off the inside edge. Carroll in his 3rd season, 24 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Upstairs.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That one's in there, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. Got him swinging. 1 out. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one misses up and in. And that is ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Kwan tracks it down for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Naylor in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And that's in the dirt.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Naylor gathers, throws the first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Nothing doing here this half. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Guardians 2 and the Diamondbacks 1. Back here in Cleveland. And now the DH, Kyle Mansardo. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one way inside.
I got 3-2.
One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, center fielder,
Here's Lane Thomas. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now, doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Santana leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. And they add a couple more. It's 4-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
Here's the second baseman, Angel Martinez. The walk and a run scored his first time. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the third. Just missed. That's in for a strike at 95. 1-2. Swung on, popped up left side. And that's a foul ball. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. It's now a 4-1 ball game. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, center fielder Jake McCarthy.
So digging in, Jake McCarthy. He reached on a walk his first time. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
Well, these Diamondbacks showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Suarez swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering upstairs. Next offering misses down and away.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Gurriel. The throw in. Tag. Not in time. He's safe. And it's now a 2-run game.
That's 3 singles in a row. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield. And even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
First and second. No outs. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Clips the corner, 0-1. And a swing and a miss there. Suarez, the lead runner out at second. Smith on at first with nobody out. And now 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Battling here as he fouls it away. No outs, runners at first and second. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Fires to second for 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
At the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. He hit into a double play his first time up. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. Two outs.
0-1.
And that is in for a strike. And a count 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And that's the third out. So 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. And midway in the 4th, Guardians 4 and the Diamondbacks 3. Here in Cleveland, now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've played it 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Reached on an infield single his first time. Hard hit left side. Zips it across. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Ryan Rocchio.
So 2 down now, and here is Brian Rocchio. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that one missing low. And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Late with the swing there. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Line to left, and it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, and he'll make it safely. That's a double.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
So the batting order turns over, and up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Rocchio stands at second with 2 gone. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Thompson up and throwing for manager Troy Lavello. Mantiply, a left-hander, also throwing. And that is out of play. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings and misses. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. Guardians 4 and the Diamondbacks 3. Back now at Progressive Field. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0.
You know, these D-backs really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Next offering is down low.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Ketel Marte. First pitch just misses. Bybee checks the runner. Carroll back in on a dive. And fouled off. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Josh Naylor. 0 for 2 in this one.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Pitch misses there. Ball one. Swings through that one for strike one. Man at first, one away. That one clips the outside corner. Going to count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Biden keeping him close. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First offering, and it just misses.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Gurriel gets a piece. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And it's even up. That one missed.
Whew, I thought he'd bite right there.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Tanner Bybee departs. Not his best performance, but he leaves with the lead. And we'll get a new arm into the game after this. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Tim Herron.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
First and second, 2 outs. Jake McCarthy now at the plate. A walk, and he's also singled. This to third. They get the force. And the lefty reliever does his job. Just one pitch to get the inning-ending ground out. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Score holds at 4-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Kyle Manzardo. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Got him looking. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Ramirez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
1-0.
Ripped on the ground to second. Toss to Naylor. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Up next for the Guardians, first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Carlos Santana. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
On the corner for a strike. 0-2 now. Swing, a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Out of here. That was blasted to the moon. It's 5-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here comes Lane Thomas. He's already homered in this game. That clips the zone. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5. And a slider
0-1.
misses down and away. Next pitch is downstairs. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Solo shot for the Guardians this inning. It's now 5-3. Back after this on the show. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Aaron, in his second season, he throws a slurve, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Up and in, and now 2-0. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Brennan sizing this one up. And there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Pavin Smith will hit next. First pitch, and he just misses. There's the strike. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
They really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. He swings and fouls one off. The other way, and foul ball. And ball one.
2 strikes.
And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. 2-2. That one just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Geraldo Perdomo on deck for Arizona. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Guardians 5 and the Diamondbacks 3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Joe Mantiply.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now, Angel Martinez. He is struck out, and he is walked. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. And it's fouled away.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake. Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. All right, Singy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter, that's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam! One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Thompson up and loosening in the pen. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That's to third. Suarez tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Guardians, catcher.
2 down, base is empty. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Clips the outside corner. Strike one. On the ground. Suarez throw to first in time. Guardians go down in order. Guardians fail to score, and it remains 5-3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Hunter Gaddis.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that one in the air center field. Thomas makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
This is Corbin Carroll. That's in there. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Paul Sewald getting ready to go. Smith warming up as well. One down, base is empty. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. To the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. 0 for 3 in this one. That's inside. And that's ball one. Now a screamer into the outfield. Brennan brings it in. And that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Guardians 5 and the Diamondbacks 3. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Brian Rocchio. Mantiply back to work. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Mantiply, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. A changeup missing. 1-2 the count.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And that's downstairs and outside. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He sends one out the opposite way. It's 6-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Joe Mantiply is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. New pitcher now, Ryan Thompson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the order now. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. High fly ball down the left field line. Gurriel handles the chance. 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And now Kyle Manzardo. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that's in for a strike. 0-2.
0-2.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Swung on, belted. Back there. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Around second is Ramirez. Now around third, waving him home. There's the tag, they get him, and that's the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Cade Smith.
Now pitching for the Guardians, number 36. Cade Smith.
And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
Nope. Outside.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Emmanuel Clase, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. The 1-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Outside low. It's 2-2. Towards first, and it goes just foul. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch misses. Smith, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Late on that fastball.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, you know, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail. You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control, and not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. And there's the strike.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Line drive, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. To third, and that chance handled. Tosses across to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. One left for Arizona, and they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Back here in Cleveland, ready for the bottom of the eighth. And now Carlos Santana. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to third. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Angel Martinez. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. That one finds the corner, and that's strike one. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Off the mark there, and it's 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Inside, and it's 2-2. Next offering is outside. Fights it off. You'll see another. Three-two, and that's ball four. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Brennan in the box now. No balls and a strike.
That's out.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Martinez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's way high. 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, back there. That's not coming back. He nails one out to right, and they add to the lead. It's 8-3. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And the batter now, Bo Naylor. That one inside, and that is ball one. Just missed. Movement in the bullpen. Bryce Jarvis, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Graveman also getting ready. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
And that's the inning. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. Last chance coming up for the D-backs. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Eric Sabrowski.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Pavin Smith getting ready to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Sabrowski, in his rookie season, 27 years old, and he was born in Canada. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Emmanuel Clase, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. And now 2-0.
Ball 2.
Out towards left center. Thomas on his way over. Corrals it. 1 down. Next to hit for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
One down, base is empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Now, Geraldo Perdomo. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike. Sabrowski is just 1 strike away. Ground ball, and this should do it. On the run, throw to first, and that'll do it.
When you hit 5 balls out of the yard, you expect to win. Some teams live and die by the long ball. Today, these 5 homers, They really led them to victory.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.